Welcome into Intentional Lounging by Better and Green, and we are going to be talking about this Thursday night game. We're breaking it up a bit this year. I got Ethan with me and Wyatt. My name's Ben, and this first game is a AFC Championship rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Chiefs are 3-point home favorites. Over/under set 46.5. I will start, I guess, with being the resident Chiefs fan. I was really thinking I was going to take Ravens this whole time because I'm like, I get the Ravens with the revenge game, with the points. And then the more I was looking at it, the Ravens, they lost 3 starters on the O-line. I still think Derrick Henry could eat a bit, but the Chiefs, their game plan to win is going to put that on Lamar Jackson's back. I know he was the MVP. I'm just still not sold that he's a quarterback that can beat these high-caliber guys like the Josh Allens and Patrick Mahomes. So we're seeing a lot of sharp money come in on the Chiefs right now. I'm seeing 28% of the bets, but 47% of the money on the spread. This is going to be a tough game, and I wouldn't blame anybody for taking the Ravens here in this rematch of game. I think Zay Flowers, if you have him in fantasy, you have to play him in this game after that goal line punch-out fumble that cost him the game. If you wanted to even take Ravens money line, I'm okay with that too. This game is so hard, and last year I was very, very bullish on the Chiefs. I learned my lesson. I ended up having to do the Detroit Lions rap. Shout out to you guys. You were both on the Lions. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs again on this one, but not as confident as I was last year. Ethan, what do you think?
Yeah, so I'm right there with you as far as the confidence goes. I am on Baltimore plus the 3. I bet this on May 13th. I've had this for a while. I felt we would never get a 3.5 on Baltimore. I thought we could potentially get a 2.5, maybe down to 2. So that's why I took it so early. It hasn't really moved. There is a little juice on that Baltimore spread. Like DraftKings has minus 118 on Baltimore. So I guess I got a little bit of a good number, but I'm not super confident, like you said. You guys both know I love fading the champion the first time out next season. It's a little different when it's a back-to-back champion, though, and then they lost their opener last season, which it worked out for them. I mean, they won the Super Bowl, but it's just a little bit different. They might have a different mindset coming in. It's not going to be as special for the fans or the team. It's becoming pretty normal for them to lift the banner there, but it's still a fade on the Super Bowl champion. Like you said, the playoff revenge. Baltimore was that close to winning. Let it get away from them. So, yeah, I have Baltimore, just one unit. I already have it locked in. I don't love it. If I hadn't already bet that in May, I'm probably wouldn't have bet it today or tomorrow. The small lean on Baltimore, I think it's kind of a coin flip game, so I'll just take the points with whoever's getting them. Slight lean on the under. Both teams stayed under in their opener last year. I know Baltimore, I think they won like 25-9 against the Jets, Houston. And then Kansas City, Detroit, 21-20. So small lean on the under, first game of the year, but don't love it. I'll have some props for fun. I'll tweet them out. But as for me, just Baltimore, just because I bet it, 4 months ago.
Yeah, this one's a tricky one for me. I've already placed 2 bets. However, they are not on either team. I have taken the over, actually, and I don't really love it, but I got the over last night, Tuesday night at 46. It's gone up on DraftKings, so 47 at the time of recording here. Basically, reason for that, I dove way too deep into week 1 trends. You're going to hear a couple of the trends on this game. And then if you watch our other episodes for the other games this weekend, I have a lot of trends I'm going to talk about. I don't know if I believe them all, but they're interesting to me, and I think they're interesting to know. So the first of all, week 1 unders are hitting at 67% of the time. That was the last 3 years. It's 32-16. Also, there's a crazy stat out there. I haven't fact-checked this, but I'm pretty sure it's probably accurate. Lamar Jackson is 12-0-1 against the spread as an underdog, which I guess he's just not an underdog that much. That's not straight up. That's just covering the spread. So that's the reason I kind of took the over. 2 fantastic defenses. Baltimore, if you look at fantasy football, they're between 3 and 4. Chiefs are down a little bit this year, but they're 5 or 6, not that far off. So 2 top 7 defenses in my mind. Kind of weird that the over, it keeps going up. So I took the over. Don't love it, but I do have that one locked in. And then I have locked in Travis Kelce touchdown. I think he gets more involved last year than than he was late last year. So I think Kelsey's going to get right back involved. The receivers are a little question mark for Kansas City. They got a bunch of young guys. Kelsey is that consistent dude. I think he's going to get involved. I think he's going to get in the end zone. But on the game prop, gonna have to lean with Baltimore as well at the +3. I don't love it, which is why I have not bet it. But if I had to pick a side, I would be taking Baltimore with a field goal on the spread.
Football's back, everybody. I can't wait. We're so excited to be back with you guys. If you guys haven't yet, head over to Sharps. You guys can see the bets that we're on. And if you're a fantasy football guy, head over to the Fantasy Sports Advice Network. We're over there. We post a lot of plays, interact with you, answer your questions about your lineups. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover old spot from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast. Better in Green.